Thank God. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I am the Pixel Voyager, and today we are blasting off into a new and exciting time, episode number 48 of our modded Terraria series, and I finally have a last prism. And it's a Mystic Last Prism, which is actually pretty good for this bad boy. The minus 17% mana cost. If you've never seen it before, let's throw it on the hotbar and give it a look. Oh yeah, this thing kills. It's not the highest damage you'll see, but this thing ticks like infinitely fast. It's so fast. So DPS outrageous, probably my new best weapon. And let's give it a look. I recently learned after fighting I still don't even want to say her name, Providence. Fighting Providence, there is a records here, and you can see exactly how many times you have fought and died to a boss. 1 kill, 72 deaths. That's my Providence record. That's about right, yeah, I guess. Not proud of it, but it is what it is. So, what I want to see is the Moon Lord. My records on that are not here. Oh, come on. I want to see how many kills I had. Why isn't that there? Oh, well. Anyways, yeah. But that's... It's got to be coming up on 50 fights. I've fought this thing so many times. It's an absurd amount of times. And, yeah. We're not going to stick with the last prism. That's going straight in the box. Because it has an upgrade. And I have been looking for this upgrade. And it is called Dark Spark. And I will need a few things for it. My suspicion, based on the crafting recipes I've seen, is that I will need the Divine Geodes. These obviously drop from Providence. These, the Ruinous Souls, will drop from probably the Ceaseless Void. These will probably drop from... What's the other guy's name? The one in the Underworld. I don't even remember. But, yeah, once I kill the mini-bosses, I will probably go ahead and slap that bad boy right into the Dark Spark. Honestly, I thought I had access to it already, but I was mistaken. So, yeah. We're going to go back into the crafting box, and I'm going to pop that baby right back out as soon as I spell prism correctly. So, yeah. Yeah, we're here. We're here for another episode. It's going to be a bit of a weird one for me. I am in my comfy pajamas. I'm doing a little bit of nighttime recording. It is currently about 10 p.m. where I am, which, being an old man, is about my bedtime. But we're having a little bit of work done on the house, and there's hammering and drilling and all of that going on. And, yeah, so we're a little bit off schedule. But I haven't been recording, but I have been busy at work. Look at what we have here. That's new to my world. We'll go check it out. I have been putting my drill containment unit to good use. I have drilled out this entire section here and created a nice artificial dungeon. A nice safe place where I can kind of control what happens and deal with some of the boss spawns. So this is probably going to be where I try to take on our new boss friends. Before I get into that, though, I do need to set up a little bit. A couple finishing touches. I just want one more little spot there. We're going to have heart lanterns, star lanterns, all of that. Because I suspect once this is done, I will also need to fight Poltergeist here. Or will probably choose to fight Poltergeist here, if I'm being honest. So we're good to go there. A couple other things I've done. I did go ahead while I was working on collecting the materials and doing the farming and all of that. I went ahead and crafted the Necroplasmic Beacon. This gives me unlimited Poltergeist spawns. Poltergeist coming up in maybe next episode, maybe 2 episodes. But either way, Poltergeist coming up soon, so I'll need to be ready for that. And I am. So now every one of these Phantoplasms gets to go dedicated straight into some supreme mana potions. And I am not moving. Okay. So I'm going to give this a shot. It has been recommended to me to try the Elemental Ray on this boss. On the Ceaseless Void, specifically because the knockback against these orbs here will keep them at bay. and I can already see what we're talking about. I probably should have made sure I was at full health before I started this, but I'm not. So I guess we're just gonna take this one as a practice run. I think I only fought him the one time last time. Maybe twice, I don't recall exactly. But either way, we'll have to learn some patterns, learn some things. My suspicion is this will be kind of a wave battle. After looking at the recording from last time, it looks like down at the bottom right-hand corner is dark energy left. So he's going to spawn these orbs, and I'm going to have to take out these orbs. And eventually he'll run out. And eventually, I guess, at that point, he will die. And I guess I am going to have to use one of these precious, precious mana potions. I'm probably going to have to switch back to the super mana potions, because I think that makes it 19 left. But good call on the elemental ray weapon here. It does seem to be doing some good work. Possibly, partially, also thanks to the arena here. But yeah, this weapon I can see the knockback in effect, so that definitely does help. I also like that they're dropping mana stars for me. Also quite helpful. I don't even know if it's worth it for me to slap this guy around a little bit. The only problem is, unless they are in a straight line, it's very difficult for me to hold them all at bay. But that's nice. I guess I do still need to watch the boss himself swooping in from time to time, but nothing too crazy. You know what? For the fun of it, let's go. Oh, actually, that thing does some knockback. I also cannot afford, literally, financially, cannot afford to use this too much. But you know what? I spent enough time farming it. I deserve to have a little bit of fun. Let me have fun. Thanks. Also just realizing that I have forgotten to take any buffs, so a buffless fight while I'm at it, and we're done. Huh. Well, supremely casual. I got a mirror blade, and there it is, some dark plasma. Only 3 of it, though. That's disappointing. I think I'm gonna need a lot. Nice melee damage. Anyways. And once again, the trend of me getting super value out of my drill containment unit. I have some space. I have some room to run around. I have some room to play. This will be good for 2 reasons. It will be good for Providence, whom I do need to fight again in the underworld. And it will be good for whatever this guy's name is. I don't even remember. What's his name? Signus. It'll be good for Signus. Let's see. Will this be good for Signus? Pretty good, I guess. Takes a lot of focus, though. I'm thinking we'll probably just stick with the agony on this one. Yeah, this bad boy is going to be a problem. I dropped 2 platinum into the lava. Oh, another fun fact while I'm waiting to heal up, won't be long now. You may have noticed that I was not using my Seraph tracers. I had switched over to the Elysian wings. So turns out, great time. Definitely worth it going through the trouble of collecting all of those. What were they called? Crystal waves from the sunken, not the sunken sea, but from the abyssal depths, or the what is that place called? I don't remember what the place is called, but that pretty place underwater in the ocean. Grabbing those crystal waves, increasing my base movement speed, has made it so that these Elysian wings don't actually sacrifice that much speed. It does on the ground for sure, but in flight, man, these things move. Unfortunately, they do not offer water walking, which the Seraph Tracers do. So in this particular instance, I do have to rely on them. So anyways, let's actually use a buff potion. And let's give this another try. Let's keep an eye out. I'm going to try and have a little serious time here. Ooh, still nothing. At 31.9%. It will only be a few tries. This is definitely a job for the Devil Claws, I think, when he dips in below the lava or into the ground. I cannot reach him with my Almanac. So, yeah, Almanac definitely better DPS, but, you know, it's situational. Alright, so this guy is definitely a problem. But with a bit of clever normality relocating, I think we got him. Yeah, we got him. We gotta get down into this lava, though. Because Okay, calm down. Sentinels of the Devourer! I have defeated all 3. Wasn't he supposed to drop some... Oh, is that it? Is that what I got? Oh. Well, there you go. Each represent one of the Devourer's largest spheres of influence, dispatching this most likely invoked its anger. I am now a target for destruction. Does that mean I'm going to get ambushed? I don't know. Maybe. Could be fun. But probably, more than likely, going to be terrifying. Alright, so from all of the main crafting ingredients I get from these bosses, this is the most interesting. The Aether's Whisper. 24-26 magic damage, fast speed, long-lasting debuffs, gain damage as they travel. Yeah, oh, it changes from magic to range damage. Huh. Interesting. Well, that's fun. But yeah, I wonder if I have what it takes or if I could get what it takes. So I'm going to check that out. There is the Spectre Rifle, and yes, I can get that. But I have the Lasinator, and I just need the Heat Ray. So I think, is that Golem? Yeah, right there, Golem. So, oh boy, another farmable weapon that I'm going to have to take forever to get, but luckily this guy will melt, so I'll just do him over and over and over. Phrasing, I'll just attempt this fight over and over and over again. And at this point in the playthrough, we have long since abandoned any sense of subtlety or tact to the world, so there we go. Who's running all the way through that dungeon again? Not me. Not me at all. Hi, Golem. Bye, Golem. One shot, one shot, one shot. Oh, hang on. Well, not a one shot, but keep on going. Alright, we've done it. I've collected 2 more Twisting Nether. Really starting to get the hang of that fight. So that means we are ready to craft the Aether's Whisper. And I guess I'll have to be careful with this one because I can actually change it to ranged damage. And this is not a ranged series, so I'll have to be careful about that. But if something were to happen and I were to accidentally deal a little bit of range damage, everybody just remember that the rules are made up. and the points don't matter. So, yeah, we're ready to go. In fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and throw a reforge on this bad boy. Godly? Godly works for me. How is the knockback? Strong knockback. Okay, so that works, and we are at about a whopping 3,000 damage. Okay, so it's literally just left click for mage, right click for ranged. So, okay, that works. But at a cool 3,000 damage per shot with a nice casual 28% critical strike chance, I think we might be able to make something happen with that. There is just one other thing I need to do, and it's Providence again. Yeah, it's Providence. You may have seen I still have it kicking around in the inventory here. We're going to go ahead and give just one or two tries to the Underworld variety. I'm hoping my my arena here will be up to snuff. We'll see what happens. Worst case scenario, maybe try and find another weapon or two from the new stuff I have gained access to. Maybe this weapon is not the correct weapon. In fact, I have a pretty strong suspicion it will not be, but, you know. Well, I wasn't really going to show this fight because I was, well, we're all sick of it. But I guess this is the difference from the Underworld. Number one, I didn't see a single Holy Ray, which I'm very happy about. But apparently will rain down crystal shards on my head. So, different strokes, I guess. But yeah, I'll just grind this out just a couple of times. I'm not going to look to go too ham. I don't know how anybody does anything in this game without a drill containment unit. Providence, let's go to the tape here and let's see where my record now stands. Obviously, no wins. But, yeah, that's fine. What I've done, I have dug out... interesting. Anyways, that's not the boss I wanted. Where is... Not the Primordials. I want Providence. We are 1 in 77, so 5 attempts. And it became very clear very quickly through those 5 attempts that I did not have the headspace I needed. So I cleared all this out. And now I just have to wait for the lava to settle, and we'll be able to give it another fair shot. And I think this one won't be as bad, A, because, well, I'm just better at the fight in general, and B, well, I don't see as many Holy Rays. I do see one every now and then, but not like I did on the surface, where it was 3 or 4 a fight. And the Holy Rays were really the killers. That and, having enough running space. So, yeah, I think this will be fine. I think I can do this. I am going to do it off camera, though. It is very, very late in the evening now, getting up on midnight and well past my bedtime. I do have work in the morning. So at that point, I think I'm going to call it for episode 48, despite not having another Providence win. That's fine. I did have quite a productive day. I got a new weapon, and I'm still chunking away trying to get myself some new armor. Once that's ready, we'll be on to Poltergeist. Poltergeist I have seen 1 or 2 times in doing a bit of dungeon farming. And I've gotten a couple practice rounds in, so I don't think Poltergeist is actually going to be that bad for me. That being said, you never know. So we'll get into that probably next episode. Like I say, I'll have everything ready and waiting for you when I get back for 49. So yeah, I appreciate everybody tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. If you have anything you'd like to say to me in particular, tips, anything of that nature, go ahead and leave a comment below. And if you want to catch more of my content going forward, go ahead and hit the big old subscribe button. As always, I appreciate you tuning in, and I hope you have a great day. We'll catch you in the next one.